Good afternoon and welcome to Chargers Outside Zone. I'm Chuck.
I'm Thomas.
Hey, and today I know we're a little late, but we're going to go ahead and review the Chargers 2023 schedule.
It might be old content for the rest of the football universe, but it's new content for us, so...
Yeah, we were traveling last week and didn't really get a chance to put an episode out, so just a reminder, this is a father-son hobby where we focus on team building for the Los Angeles Chargers. We are not experts.
Yes.
We do not talk about gambling or betting, and we stay away from hot takes. So, the Los Angeles Chargers content team went ahead and put together another anime schedule release.
Basically, episode 2.
Episode 2, where it started out with the receipt 27-0. The merchant was the Jacksonville Jaguars. Total was plain. This is the customer copy, obviously in reference to
Yes.
the playoff loss where the Chargers blew a 27-0 lead and quickly stomped out that receipt at the beginning of this schedule release.
It's making fun of us.
Kind of a little self-deprecating humor there.
Yes.
Never hurts.
Never hurts.
And so then we'll go through the schedule with the slides from the anime. Week 1, Chargers versus Dolphins. And here you have the genius of Mike McDaniel. And he was actually vaping in this.
Yes.
Back to that Buffalo game where some people thought he was vaping on the sidelines. Who knows?
Who knows?
Week 2, Chargers at Titans. A little reference here to Teen Titans. We're fans.
Yeah.
We have dogs named Raven and Starfire, so of course we're fans of the Teen Titans.
Sure. Yes.
And a little homage here. Derrick Henry dressed up as Cyborg, getting some work done in the anime version here.
Off season.
Week 3, Chargers at Vikings. This is a game that we almost talked about going to. I think we're not going to end up there, but would have been interesting to see this game. Had some birds flying into U.S. Bank Stadium. I'm guessing that might be an issue with all that glass.
I'm sure.
And then you had the Kirk Cousins in the chains, and in the background, we
got some things. In
the background, cause a couple Easter eggs. It starts off with Fun Game versus Bills, 2022 Week 10, and then play-in winner. Oh, the Timberwolves were a play-in winner in 2022.
Yes.
Good for them.
Good for them.
The Vikings are mentioned in a Lizzo song.
Yes.
And Justin Jefferson was Offensive Rookie of the Year runner-up.
Yes.
Who did he finish second to?
Justin Herbert.
Oh, that's right. Justin Herbert. And they are the number 1 NFLPA team. So congratulations to
Good for them.
The Minnesota Vikings. We'll see you in Week 3. Week 4, this sets up nicely for the second one. But here you have Josh McDaniels, a lot of shade thrown at him. Get your quarterback. Where you had chances for
Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady,
Derek Carr, Lamar Jackson, and he hits the jackpot with one Jimmy Garoppolo.
Jimmy G.
So
Hurt Jimmy G.
Congratulations there to Josh McDaniels. Week 5 is the bye week. Here is Justin Herbert off fishing with some ducks.
Yes.
Week 6, Monday Night Football game, Chargers versus Cowboys. This is in reference to, of course,
the absolute under the bus.
Dak Prescott getting run over by the content team bus here with Stephen A. Smith looking on in enjoyment.
In the background.
in his cowboy hat. Week 7, Chargers at Chiefs. Here's the Chiefaholic. Looks like he's ripping off an ankle bracelet.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's in reference to one
Yes.
Jackson Mahomes.
No,
No?
it's something else.
It is.
He actually got in trouble.
The Chiefaholic?
Yeah.
Okay. Good for him.
Bank robbery.
Oh, okay. Thank you. So he's a real fan that got in.
Yeah.
Nice. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Week 8, Sunday Night Football, Chargers versus the Bears. There's Justin Fields waving to somebody. You have an homage to Three Bears there, Rebuild a Bear, and
Bears. You mean?
Is that it? We Bears?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What did I say?
Three Bears.
Not even close, huh?
Not even close.
So, and then you have the wall of quarterbacks there. Mitch Trubisky, Smoking Jay Cutler, Sexy Rexy, who went to the Super Bowl, Jim McMahon and his headband to Pete Rozelle there. A little Walter Payton Bear.
Yes.
Devin Hester, and I'm guessing that's the fridge there without his number really showing. But, yeah.
Yeah.
Rebuild a Bear.
Which I think they're doing really good at.
So then week 9, Monday Night Football, Chargers at Jets. And obviously this is one Aaron Rodgers who I heart New Jersey.
Yeah.
Little shade thrown there. Pizza Rat strikes again. Rex's damn snack bar. I think Bing Bong might refer to Bada Bing. New York Sack Exchange. Throwback to Joe Colecco and the guys there. Authentic Italian Sbarro pizza.
I don't know. I think
Well, Sbarro is just a chain, and yeah, sure, it's pizza.
Zach Wilson gets a...
Oh yeah, up there in the corner there, Single Cougars in your area. That's for one Zach Wilson. Comeback Player of the Year, Geno Smith there.
Ooh,
and King of Broadway, Trey Young. I'm not sure why that's thrown in. Maybe you do.
Because he beat the New York Knicks in New York.
This year or he beat didn't they beat Brooklyn or something?
Brooklyn's
I don't know.
a New York team.
Okay. Good for them. Good for Atlanta.
Good for them. Ice Tray.
Then we had a few cameos here. Mina Kimes, Skip and Shannon there with their Diet Mountain Dew.
Diet Mountain Dew.
And our apologies for the sirens in the background. Not quite sure if those are coming through, but hopefully they'll be out of the area here soon. Week 10, Chargers versus Lions, and always a little good advice here if you have a gambling problem.
Yes.
Which seems like the Lions have on occasion.
Yes, on occasion. They do.
Week 11, you have one Matt LaFleur here. Chargers at Packers, striking up the lighter to see what's in the darkness retreat. And in the background, there's a little to-do list. Another McAfee TV appearance, tweet vaguely, do my own research, schedule ayahuasca appointment.
That's a little dig at one Aaron Rodgers.
I imagine that Matt LaFleur and the Packers are happy to be rid of their Aaron Rodgers problem.
Aaron Rodgers problem. It was a really big problem.
Yeah.
It took 3 years
It took him a long time to get him out of there. Week 12, Sunday Night Football, Chargers versus Ravens. You had the Raven mascot that broke his leg and a couple other things going on there. And then
Contract.
the Lamar Jackson contract, where the agent's name is crossed out because, of course,
He doesn't have one.
he doesn't have an agent. Old Billy Belichick,
Yes.
sitting on his throne there. What is this an homage to?
I don't know.
You're not sure? I'm sure somebody does somewhere. We should have probably Googled it. Week 14, Chargers versus Broncos.
Oh. Hi.
And this is Russ fighting Patrick the Starfish.
Fish. You know why that happened, right?
I do not know why that happened.
Because they had Patrick Starr as commentator on the Christmas game that Nickelodeon always does.
Okay.
And Patrick Starr threw some shade.
Oh, no. So it's a full-on battle between Russ and
Yes.
Patrick the Starfish.
Yes.
A couple cameos here. Here's the Chargers wide receiver room. Mike Williams, Keenan Allen, Quentin Johnston, Josh Palmer.
Yes.
The edges, one Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack.
Yes.
And then week 15, Thursday night football, Chargers at Raiders.
You know that's QR code, right?
That is a QR code. You can scan it and you can go to a website. We
Have
didn't
we
do that.
done that?
Somebody else did it. I did not do it. But it's pretty funny here. Obviously, this is the punchline to the Josh McDaniels spinning the slot machine and coming up Jimmy Garoppolo. I think that's his contract amount for the next 3 years. Notice that voucher is not valid for a full season. I'm guessing that relates to Jimmy always getting hurt.
Yeah.
And it's not redeemable for a wedding invite. That's the Darren Waller.
Darren Waller not inviting.
Well, he invited him, and then Josh McDaniels
traded him.
Well, he spoiled it. Yeah. What not to do? What an idiot.
What not to do?
Anyways, so lots of shade thrown at the Raiders, and justifiably so. Week 16, Saturday night, Chargers versus Bills. You got Josh Allen there with Von Miller and Jordan Poyer. And burn it all the Super Bowl losses back in the day, the 4 in a row, 25, 26, 27, and 28. I think that was a little bit before your time.
Yes. Way before
And then
my time.
Stephon Diggs on the outside looking in. I'm not sure what that's all about, but okay.
Yeah. Because he's always looking sad on the sidelines after.
Probably. Week 17, Chargers at Broncos. This is a clear shot at one Russell Wilson and having his own personal office at the Denver facility, and that's just not going to go with one Sean Payton now there. The Russell Wilson office is now closed. Week 18, back to Mr. Chiefsaholic, Robin Banks, and getting chased down here.
Yes,
And who is in that helicopter? None other than Pat McAfee, who seems to be everywhere and headed to ESPN and all that good stuff.
Is he?
He is.
And
his partner in crime, I guess, or partner in justice, if they're the good guys in this, AJ Hawk. So
he likes weed too much.
Well, he smokes cigars. I don't know.
He smokes cigars way too much.
Yeah, he's always
and looks bored, in my opinion. Talks.
But that is the
bored.
The schedule as it came through. Then a couple more cameos. Sebastian Joseph Day here with the number change. The defensive backs, good to see J.C. Jackson. Can't wait to see him on the field.
Yes.
And one Derwin James, the captain, ready to go there.
Yes.
And then it finishes off with the Hall of Famers. So Lance Bambi Allworth, Junior Seau, Antonio Gates, Phillip Rivers, LaDainian Tomlinson, Don Coryell of the famous Eric Coryell days, Dan Fouts, Charlie Joyner, and Kellen Winslow. All shown there, and it ends up with a look at one LT, LaDainian Tomlinson.
Yeah.
This is the schedule then as it lays out on just one sheet of paper and not an anime.
Yes.
And so we went ahead and took this and put it into our calendar that we had done previously last year. And so what was not covered in the anime was the 3 preseason games. So playing the Los Angeles Rams in LA.
Yes.
As the visiting team to start off the preseason. Then
we're talking about preseason.
Talking about preseason.
We're
then
not talking about a game. We're talking about preseason.
We are. Absolutely 100% talking about preseason. It starts off with the Rams, as I was saying, at SoFi. So even though we're visiting,
we're technically home.
Home against the Saints.
Good for us.
And then travel to San Francisco for the third and final preseason game. I don't think the date's determined on that. I'm guessing it's going to be that Saturday. Good part is, during preseason, your Los Angeles Chargers never leave the state of California.
Yes.
Then, a couple weeks off, and the season starts up on September 10th there. Week 1, Miami Dolphins traveling to the Chargers. Week 2, traveling to Tennessee. Week 3, traveling to Minnesota. Week 4, at home against the Raiders, and then the bye. So that early part, you have those 2 long stretches of travel for those 2 back-to-back road games. Yes. But you kind of get it over early in the season.
Yes.
And then you have that early bye. And then even coming off the bye, then you're playing Monday night at home against the Cowboys. So that part of the schedule then with the bye, I mean, it doesn't really
weird.
Yeah, it doesn't really help with travel schedules in different things because, you're bookend by home games. Week 7, traveling to Kansas City.
Sure.
Week 8, you're back home against the Bears, followed by an away game all the way across the country to New Jersey to play the Jets on Monday Night Football. That's a pretty long travel. And then you're on the short week at home against the Lions. So that might be a tricky spot there. After the Lions, once again, traveling to Green Bay. It's November 19th, so it's
frozen tundra.
But it's not late December, so kind of a break there in that, you might have some decent weather.
Yep.
At home against the Ravens, away against New England, once again traveling all the way across the country. But that really is the last long travel, week 13, because week 14, you're home against the Broncos, short week travel to Vegas. Not a long distance, but it's a short week. Thursday night against the Raiders. Your mini bye
Yeah.
preps you for a home game against the Bills, so that'll be nice.
That's really random.
Yeah. And week that's your week 16 game. Week 17 you're traveling to Denver, which you have to do that once a year anyways. And you finish at home week 18 Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
The Chiefs game is either going to be backups versus backups,
Yeah.
or it could be for number one in the conference, right? Number one seed in the conference, home field advantage throughout the playoffs, something like that. So it's either going to be a
Looking at this schedule, it's not hard, but it's also weird.
I think
I don't like the week 5 bye.
the week 5 bye is way too early. Hopefully, starting off with Miami, Tennessee, and Minnesota. I know strange things can happen in week 1. Man, if you can get to that bye week with 3 wins under your belt, that would be great. Obviously, 4 would be better.
I think, honestly, Miami is going to be easy.
Making them travel all the way across the country, playing at home. You just really got to watch the speed of that offense. Maybe there's a new wrinkle that Mike McDaniel throws out.
I don't really like the quarterback situation.
Well, I mean, I think
Me
you're less.
personally,
I think you're less concerned about the quarterback, and
more concerned about the wide receivers.
you're more concerned about the playmakers and just the pure speed on offense and catch short, run long, timing patterns, the run game, and their defense, right?
Yes, and then also, I'm not that concerned about the Cowboys.
Cowboys will be strange. I'm guessing a strong defense with Micah Parsons
But
and the
that-
boys.
Offense,
Not sure what the
Yeah,
offense is going to
going-
give you without,
yeah,
no Ezekiel Elliott, no Tony Pollard,
yeah.
probably in week 6.
It's just weird. And then the Broncos we'll have to see.
Yeah, play the Broncos twice in 4 weeks. First one's at home late in the season. Second to last week is at their place.
And then the Lions. The only one I'm scared of is the Lions.
The good part about playing the Lions is they're traveling to L.A.
Yeah, but
and
the Lions are really good.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they're for reals this year.
Green Bay is
A wild card.
a wild card.
They have lots of pieces around Jordan Love on offense, but it's really going to come down to his play in that defense, right?
The Ravens, yeah. And then the Ravens, I think, are going to be competitive. Because that division's always competitive.
Yeah, I'm thinking the good news there is Ravens have to travel across the country.
And then, yeah. And then, honestly, the Chiefs, I respect them because they are the champions, but not really concerned about their home or
Chargers play well in Kansas City.
not really concerned about their away game, I'm more concerned about the home game
The Chargers playing Kansas City in SoFi.
in Kansas City.
Oh, that's week 7. Obviously, that might have been better if they were swapped, but
Yeah. And then,
just on the probability of that being a meaningless game, week 18. But
yeah.
fingers crossed. It has a lot of meaning for both teams, and somebody's trying to secure that number 1 spot. Things that are odd about this, you have back-to-back road games, week 2 and 3. You have that bye squeezed in between 2 home games, and then it's starting week 7. It's on the road, at home, on the road, at home, on the road. It just switches back and forth throughout the weeks.
Which I'm fine with.
Which is okay. But, you have this incredible stretch right here of traveling to New York, traveling to Green Bay, and then traveling to New England, weeks 9, 11, and 13. We can get past that travel schedule. Should be in good shape.
Are you concerned about either Green Bay or the Patriots?
Just playing on the road, playing them in November, December-ish weather.
I'm not concerned.
Those things, but I mean, just like the Chargers, the Packers and the Patriots, they got to work on their team development and
find
what we think they are today versus what they could be in weeks 11 and week 13.
Those might
wide
be
range of
situations.
Outcomes. But I think that will do it for today. That's our schedule review. We'll come back later and do predictions and win-loss record. Interesting schedule. Like you said, that early bye is not great.
It's not great.
But with that, we'll go ahead and get out of here. Do us a favor on Twitter. Go ahead and follow us at LAC Outside Zone. On
Please
YouTube,
like and subscribe.
On YouTube, Chargers Outside Zone. Please subscribe, like the video, turn on notifications if you would. We have a website, chargersoutsidezone.com. Email us at chargersoutsidezone@gmail.com. And pending travel, we try to do this every Tuesday and Saturday. So come back and visit with us. Thanks for joining.
Yes.
Have a great week.
Have a great week.
Bye.
Bye.